In the battlefield of business, you have to be tough, guys. People always come to me and say, Eric, what does training have to do with business? What about personal development, reading books, the expansion of knowledge, spiritual practice, growing in a relationship with God and developing your spirit? All these things. What are these? I just want to get rich. Why do I have to do those things? What does that have to do with making money? Everything. It has everything to do with making money, because those statements come from an ignorant place and a lack of experience. They don't yet understand that where you need to go requires you to be a different version of yourself to get the results that you want to get. The altitude is higher. The air is thinner. The pressure is greater. The adversity, the trouble, the never-ending fucking problems get worse, not better. People think they make it to some fantasy level and all of a sudden life is smooth and calm. Guess what, guys? Not the truth. The higher the level, the bigger the problems. They become faster, stronger, and more complex. So you must become a greater version of yourself to withstand that pressure. I don't understand how people don't get this. Let me break it down very simply. Most people quit. Most people start out with giant dreams, huge goals, and they don't ever make it to where they set out to go. What happened to all those people? They said they were going to do it. They said they were going to achieve massive success, but they didn't. Guys, here's what happened to them. They started in this journey. They started climbing. They started going, and then they realized, oof, this is hard. This is a lot harder than I thought it was going to be. And then you know what the most common way of giving up, do you know what it looks like? It looks like this. I changed my mind. Guys, if you made a commitment and you took action towards that commitment and you did not fulfill the thing you set out to do, you gave up. You didn't change your mind. It got hard and you decided you don't want to do it. That's not giving up. That's not making an alternate choice. It is quite in fact giving up. If you had done the work, if you had listened to your boy, your Uncle E, and done the work here, then you would understand that when you got there, if you had become the best version of yourself, you would have made it. You would have said, more please. More. Love it. Problems, great. Pressure, privilege. Adversity, opportunity to show you and the rest of the world who I am. Guys, you got to dig in right here. That's how you win.